770. All right, we have Goldust versus the Great Khali on WWE 2K15. Here we go. The Stream Rules match. So I was looking at the roster for 2K15, and it had a lot of good wrestlers on there that are not there anymore, like Khali, and then it has the whole Shield, the whole Wyatt family with Bray, Eric Rowan, and Luke Harper. The whole Wyatt family. They had the whole Shield's there, like Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. You can have that 6-man tag. There's a lot of Rybacks in it. There's a lot of cool wrestlers that are in 15. That's why it's cool to go back at these. Like I keep saying in my videos, it's fun to go back and look at these old 2Ks because they have just look at the rosters and the wrestlers that were in the game that aren't in there anymore, that are long gone from wrestling and stuff. Like Ray Ryback hasn't been in WWE in years, but he's in 2K15. Then you see the guys that have been there for a long time. Like 2K15 has both Usos, Jimmy J Uso in there, and you see where they are today. Jay won the Royal Rumble this year, and it's really, really fun to go back and play these old 2K games. It's cool that you get to use the Great Khali. I mean, I know there's community creation, you create whoever you want, but it's different when they're in game, and you get the theme music and everything. So I mean, obviously I can't do the theme music here because of copyright, because I'm creating my content here, so I can't use the theme music. But it's just cool to go back and check these games out, and hopefully you're enjoying my when I go back to the past here, because I don't want to just do 2K24 or 2K25 coming. I want to use all the 2K WWE games. It's fun to go back because maybe a lot of people they never played 2K15, so then they can see it, or they never played. They didn't get into WWE2K till 2K22 or something, so they never saw the ones before that. So I can show them to you, except 14 because I don't. You need a PS3 to play 14, so I can't play 14, the first one, but 15 on I can play. But yeah, actually, I wish I hadn't got rid of my PS3 because I could have kept 14. Although I don't know if it'd be hard. I don't know if you can record and narrate videos like you can on PS5 on PS3. So I don't know how easy that would have been, but. Okay, could you play 14 on PS4? I forget. I don't even remember now. It's been so long since I haven't played PS4 in years because PS5's been out for 5 years almost. No, a little over 4 years. Khali, Goldust. Who remembers Goldust and Roddy Piper, WrestleMania 12? It's a good match. I should have that too. Have Goldust and Roddy Piper. And then I think Piper's in 15. I think Piper's been in all the 2K games. I have to check. I think he's in 15. I can't remember. I gotta look. All right. But yeah, I could do a triple threat with Khali, Big Show, and Andre the Giant. 3 giants with 2K15. That'd be cool to do too. But yeah, 15. It's nice to go all the way back here. So it's basically 10. 25 is coming out. It's basically 10 years, and it's cool to go back and. This game is fun, still fun to play, still a good game. Even though despite its lack of settings and things, you could still have some good matches. The roster was really good. But I'm looking forward to 25, biggest roster ever, over 300. I think the record is 19 had the biggest roster, so I think 25 is going to pass that. I think 19 is going to be second as far as roster size in WWE 2K games. I guess it's the biggest in-game roster of all time is going to be 25. Because if you count Fire Pro Wrestling World, I mean that's created. You could have like the PC version of it. You can have like unlimited. You're only limited by the storage you have on your computer. But that's created wrestlers. I'm talking about like wrestlers that actually come with the game. They're actually in-game wrestlers. I think 25 is going to be the all-time record. I think 19 to go to second because I think 19 is the highest right now. I think 19 had the biggest roster. So yeah, 25 is going to beat it by a lot. I think it's going to pass 300. All the other ones are in the 200s. But yeah, I don't know what the wrestler count on 19 is, but I think that's the biggest roster ever right now until 25 replaces it. But the 25 said over 300. I'll have to count them and see how many 300 and 325. Who knows? Then if you add the if you add your customs, yeah, if they got 100, I'm assuming they're going to do 100 customs again. That'd be over 400. Maybe able to do like 450 wrestlers with the customs. If they have like 350. Yeah, hopefully they'll release an exact number of how many wrestlers are going to be in 25. All right, Khali is a good match. Khali and Goldust here going at it on Raw. But yeah, there's a few things I want 25 to have. They need a slider for tag interference, for tag team matches, and they need a slider for crowd noise. I like to turn it down or up, depending on what I feel like doing. I'd like to see that. I did need a slider in that, because AEW Fight Forever has a slider for that, and Fire Pro Wrestling World has a slider for that. Most wrestling games have a slider for the cheer, crowd noise. They need a crowd noise, because it's sometimes it's too loud. Sometimes I want it louder. I like to be able to adjust it. So when I'm creating content like right now, I like to be able to turn it down a bit. It's like I'm talking. It's a little annoying to talk over. It's a little loud in my ears, but But it'd be when I'm playing, I probably want it louder when I'm just playing on my own. Nice headbutt by Khali. Who remembers the great Khali? He was in. Yeah, was he in 16? I can't remember. I can't remember. There's been so many wrestlers. I'd like to know a count of how many different wrestlers have been in all the 2K games. It just says it's probably over 500. I mean, there's a lot of overlap. Like a John Cena's like in every one, Stone Cold's in every one of them, but all the other different wrestlers like Khali and stuff like that. Yeah, every different wrestlers. I bet you it's over 500 wrestlers overall. That's why I like to keep them all, because then I have access to all of them as in-game wrestlers instead of just worrying about having them created and stuff. Because created's great, but it's just not the same as when they're in-game. Especially for the entrance is the big thing there, because the theme music, you can't put your own theme music on the game, so you can't recreate that. So that's probably the main reason I like to use the ones that are actually in-game. Goldust going to get Khali here. You would naturally favor Khali in this match because he's a giant, but kick out. This is match 770. Before I know it, I'll be at match 1000. Oh, he blocked him. Nice suplex by Khali. You have to do the Khali Big Show versus Andre triple threat match. That'd be a cool video. Yeah, 1, 2. Nope, kick out again. This is a good back and forth. This plays a good match. 2K15. 2K14 was good too. I haven't played it in so long. Because I got rid of when I got my PS3. When I got my PS4, I got rid of the PS3. That's what I usually do, just to basically get a discount. You trade in the last system to get a discount on the new system. So I don't have the older system, so you can't play PS3 games on the PS5, so I can only play the ones that were on PS4. So it's 2K15 on. And WWE2K21 is that Battlegrounds game. Sometimes I call it WWE2K21 because it replaced it. The Battlegrounds game. Battlegrounds game, I'll have to do some matches on that. That was a fun game too. You just can't do AI matches with that. I'll have to play them. But that was a fun game. Even though it wasn't as good as the annual 2K games, but it was a good game. It was fun. But actually, I hope they do it Battlegrounds 2 one day, because I'd get it, because I'd like to play that again. I still go back and play the original. But I'll have to do some matches with that. But the WWE, it's like I said, I call it WWE 2K21 because it was in place of it. But that was, I think 2K's contracted to release a game every year, so they had to find something that's why they released Battlegrounds, because they weren't ready to release 2K21, because they had to fix things from 2K20, so they were able to make the Battlegrounds game while they worked on 2K, the main series. All right, Khali working on Goldust here. Yeah, I forgot Khali was in 2K15. It's cool to see him in there. I like the giant wrestlers like the Andre Big Show, Khali, Omos now. Maybe Khali will be in 25. They should bring back put Khali in there. I wish they put Giant Gonzalez in there too, even though he was a brief character. He was only around for a few months in '93, but he was cool. And Lex Express Lex Luger I'd like to see too. He kick out? He got him. Yeah, I mean, no, he didn't get him. He kicked out. Close. All right, this is Extreme Rules, so they can use anything. Khali's coming outside now. Nice. This game is actually less glitchy than 2K24. I'm seeing less. I think I get more glitches with 24 than I do with 15. I mean, I don't know. I'm not keeping track, but when I have a match of 24, I think there's more glitches with 24. Because this is 2K15 is pretty stable. It's not perfect, but it's pretty stable. And 2K20 is actually pretty stable if you set the right match. You just kind of limit what they can do. The less they can do, the less likely it's going to crash. So what I do is I put I do one-on-one matches, so there's less wrestlers, and then I put no exit on. He's got him. Goldust beats Khali. That's an upset. You wouldn't expect that. Pretty good. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed this match, and I'll see you at the next one.